Hey guys, good morning. My girl stayed pretty well for me yesterday. Okay. It's Mother's Day yesterday, so if you're watching this around Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to grab a piece of paper and a pen or whatever, something. Use your phone even, but I mean, sometimes your phone. Actually, I know with YouTube, if you're on YouTube, it's not gonna work as well, so grab a pen and paper. I'm gonna drink my chai tea latte, which I've never heard of before. When somebody said it to me, I was like, oh yeah, the Starbucks makes it. But we have a chai tea and our skinny brew, and I put them together, and like, guys, game changer. For sure. Okay. So, and of course I just woke up, so. Guys, say hi as you're jumping on. Let me know that you've seen this. I'm gonna give you some social media tips that I think are very important for me and my business. Everyone's got, I mean, so I'm gonna start by saying this. If you're hearing something more than once, it's probably very important, because I'm sure a lot of the videos you see are very repetitive. But I'm going to tell you this: if you're hearing it more than once, if you're hearing it, a lot through training videos, a lot through videos that are just like, somebody jumping on to chit chat, if you're hearing it a lot, because you should always be using a pen and paper. You should always be writing stuff down. Like, it doesn't matter if you're watching, if you're trying to grow yourself, I guess I should say. But it doesn't matter if you're watching like somebody's live video. It doesn't matter if you're watching, a video on YouTube. It doesn't matter if you're watching a video, someone's stories or whatever. If you hear something that resonates with you, you should always write it down. And so, like, for me, I heard the word mindset more times than I can count, and I ignored it completely. I let my mindset drag me down further and further, until I finally got to a place where I was like, oh my gosh, my mindset. So pay attention, listen to the signs, okay? So some things that I think are really important with social media, definitely your mindset is huge with it, but I think too, you need to be so relatable that putting on your page that, you're eligible for this $10,000 bonus, because we got a lot of bonuses on the table. All this stuff can seem so far-fetched for some people. So you want to be more relatable, like what you're doing to get there. And if you're in a spot where you're just starting out, what are you doing in your business to get to the point of like not having to worry about it, if that makes sense. So for one thing that I think is really important is posting. I think that posting is not asking, guys. So don't take that any way, shape, or form. You should still be asking. You should still be messaging. That's for a whole nother video. But posting is huge, and not a lot of people grasp it. So do not repost to your page, okay? When you are reposting things, those things have way more likes. They have way more comments. They've been around the algorithm a time or two. They are going to overtake your posts, okay? Don't freak out when you're like, I post something and didn't get any likes. No one commented on it. Half the time, my mom is the only person who likes my stuff, guys, okay? So I don't count. Like, you got at least one like let's be real. So when you're posting, you don't want to be reposting stuff to your page. You don't want to take value or discredit any of your videos posts you're putting up. If there's something that you really think you need to repost, or something that you really want somebody to see or whatever, take a picture of it, or, save the video to your phone and post it as your own, but give the person who did it credit in it. I don't know if it's really that serious. Find a way to do it, but just do not repost it. You are doing yourself a disservice by reposting it, okay? So posting yourself personally, you should only be doing 3 times a day. That's it. If you're doing more, you're pushing too much out there, all of your posts aren't going to be seen. They're rarely seen anyway by some people, because you don't have a lot of interaction on them, but they do get seen. That's why if you see somebody else with It Works, you can like and comment on it like you're, not a distributor, like you're not a customer. And be like, me, I would like to know, I would like to do this, or, can I have more info about the business, just to help push their post out there. So you want to make it as relatable as possible, because you only get a split second, especially with Facebook, to show off your stuff. Okay. So if you're in the business, you were talking about where the business is taking you, where it has taken you, if you've been in the business. If you're somebody just starting out, like I am working towards paying off my debt and being that mom that can say yes to everything and not have to say no. I'm working towards being that person who can go on any vacation I want to go on because I have my work in my hand. I don't have to ask for time off. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. I love, I think it's Nunu, one of the girls on our team, who says, I'm going to fire my boss. I'm firing my husband's boss. Like, I love that. Not that they're terrible, because I was like, I'm going to fire my boss, and I love my boss. I love my old job. But this is just something so much more, it fills up my cup so much more. I grew more in this job than I ever have in my life. Because I was so stubborn, and I didn't let like everything there were so many signs, guys. It was crazy. But I didn't let everything else like affect my life. I just pushed it all out. So I digress. But you want to keep it as relatable as possible. So with business posts, like I said, say where you're going with it, say what's done for you, tell people, this is where I'm going to be, announce it at the beginning of the month, I'm going here, here, and here. You can even say what bonus you're aiming for, just put an IDS with it. That way you can talk about it, but it can be so overwhelming to some people. Some people will grab to, so don't talk about it all the time. But some people it will resonate with, like, oh my gosh, that's a crazy amount of money. I would love to get that bonus. How do I get there? That type of deal. Make it relatable. Put your life up there. Put a selfie up there. Put a picture of your kids. Put a picture of your dog. Something. When you're posting about products, I know that it can be easy just to post a picture of the product and call it a day, or not even do that. Just post it with a colorful background. And that's great, especially when you're first starting out, because it can be very overwhelming to add all this stuff in here. But if you've been in your business for 3+ months, you should at least have product that you've been using. If you're not using, you need to get some product. Be a product with a product, but be taking pictures with it. I legitimately do all of my content in one day. So I will take pictures of me or a video of me making a coffee. I will take pictures and videos of me like making my chai tea latte. I will take boomerangs of me taking my Thermify, of me taking my gummies, of me taking my hair, skin, and nails. I will take pictures of it with me doing it. My TikToks, I do 21 TikToks in one day. There's sometimes I do more, so I can just post more, but 21 at least gets you 3 a day, guys. 3, and that's your minimum for TikTok, is 3 a day. Or you're gonna get kicked out, and what is shadow banned? I don't know. I try not to do it, but also like I see so many people with success on TikTok that I'm trying to do it the best of my ability, and I'm on this discipline thing where like we're doing a 31-day push for weight loss, and oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to pay Brooke. Anyway, we're doing a 31-day push for weight loss, and I decided I wanted to do this 31-day grow my mind, grow my mindset. I want to see how far I can push myself. We're actually doing like a 31-day get your mind right with the business. So we're going through, and last week was everything about it's great. Distributors, trying to get as many distributors as we can, so that way you can learn, like, this is how you should be posting about it. Like I said, be relatable, but also, because you want somebody who's going to join you for the reason, to make sense. You want somebody who wants it, guys. You don't just want anybody. You don't want to just message people and get them signed up and be done. Like, I want people who this is going to mean something for, and they're going to want to work towards, and it's going to actually help them. Because I was the person, I needed help. I wanted help. And I was glad that I actually ended up getting it. Now here we are. So, make it super relatable. And then I always do this. It's a squirrel moment. The 31 days. So we're we're really getting into like what we should be doing with our business every single day, and helping people. So this is something like you're just going to grow so much to the point where like, you'll have all this you'll learn all these things. So like with my content, I literally, I do it all in one day because I learned that from somebody else. I lay out outfits for that time. I don't even lay out outfits, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I just put on leggings and I switch my shirt. I just grab a shirt and switch it. And I do like 5 videos with the same shirt on and I switch it up. Because sometimes I'll do 5 videos a day, just to keep my content rolling through, because TikTok is freaking huge. And then some people use Snapchat even. You can. I haven't mastered that. I'm really honing in on my IG right now. Like Facebook has blown up for me. It has taken me where I am right now. Instagram, I post, but I don't actually put forth an effort into like being intentional with Instagram. So I'm working towards that. So it's hard to like say each platform you want to post the same things, because you don't. Instagram's a whole different thing. TikTok's a whole different thing. So like these 3 that I'm pushing on about business, personal, and product is what you want to post about on Facebook. All 3 is different from Instagram and TikTok. Just know. So product, you want to be taking pictures of you using the product. If you're not using the product, you need to do before and afters on there, because people want to see results. If they're not seeing you doing it personally, they want to see what results they're going to get. They don't care what the product looks like. Okay? It can look really pretty and you can put it with that, but if you're not showing people results that they can look forward to, I'm sorry, it's not going to be super catchy. And like I said, if you're just starting out, it's easier to just get the hang of posting. So don't worry about the whole. So unless you're like somebody who's an overachiever and you're like, I got this, go find some before and afters. There's a Bliss board that has it. Somebody can send it to you. If not, message me. I'll send it to you because it's super easy to do. It literally has before and afters on there that you can send and post and stuff. Or be posting a selfie with you using the product because people want to see you using the product. But if not, colorful background or a stock photo or something. If you don't have the Telegram app, whoever your upline is has it invited you to the Telegram app. If you're not on my team, like Diamond CEO, you can message me. I'll get you in. But if you're on Diamond CEO, message your upline. Get in on the Telegram app, because you have literally posts. They give you post to post every day. And story posts to post every day. I do not use that stuff on my page. So for me, I'm not a great example. I post pictures of me using the product. I post before and afters. When I do stories, I am in them. I am talking about the product. If I don't have it on hand, I'm talking about how I'm going to be getting it, and why I'm getting it. And if I'm talking about the business, I'm talking about my life personally. So you can always go and watch those and see what I do, but always make it into your story so people can see, like, you just don't want to always copy and paste. Like on Facebook, they don't always generate the posts if you're copying and pasting what everybody's saying. Okay, change it up to be in your words. If we are in a work Zoom and somebody gives us a post to put online, you will go to my page. You will always see mine is different from everybody else's. It is the same gist, but I have reworded it. I have put stuff in different places so that way it's a whole different post, but still the same thing. And that's just what I like to do. Okay. Because I like, a lot of people on my page know me that use the products. They know me personally. And they would be like, man, doesn't talk like that. What's wrong with her? So I changed it up for me. Changed it up for you. But posting on Facebook is literally, you want to do business, which is like what the business has done for you, where it has taken you. Personal, I don't think I've touched on personal. Personal is more like your story, what got you started with the business, why it got you started with the business. Talk about your family, talk about your dog, talk about your life. Even if you did something for that day, you know, what did you do that day? What people are freaking nosy, and that's what social media is, guys. Are nosy. I'm sorry this is shaking. I got a new ring light, a shorter one. I have 2 now. I'm super official. I can't even help it. It's crazy. But it's shorter and it keeps bouncing, so I'm seeing it. But I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, so personal post about, and be in your stories, guys. Be in your stories, be in your stories, be in your stories. I don't know how many times I can say it. When you are not in your stories, people do not want to keep scrolling through and just seeing product stuff, okay? They're not that nosy. They're nosy into the fact that they want to see into your life. They want to see what everybody. It's not just you, it's everybody. They want to see in everybody's life. They want to see what's going on. What is this person doing? Everything, okay? So and even if it's not your face, if you're too nervous for that yet, go outside, just take a short video of the outside world, okay? Put a music with it, put some music with it, put a caption, boomerang something, boomerang a bird, a bunny, I don't know, anything, and just put enjoying my day. I don't care if you're not enjoying your day. Go out there and do something positive for the world and for yourself, okay? Do that, because I will change your business when people can actually see you. They see you're a real person. They see that you're raw. They will relate to that, okay? So that's Facebook. That's my whole Facebook spiel. When you're on Instagram, which I just started getting into IGTV, because I do a lot of lives on Facebook. Lives are I think that's a whole nother video, because lives within themselves are, they're pretty broad. You can do just about anything. For goodness sakes, I'm pretty sure Joanne cooks while she's on hers. Like anything. And people will come to you. The longer you're on there, the better too. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. I won't get it. Anyway, Instagram. I just started getting into IGTV. So I think that's super helpful, because I've signed a couple of like I said, like at this point in my business, all of it has been on Facebook. I have not done a whole lot on Instagram to help myself, and that's a disservice. Don't do that to yourself. Use your platforms, guys. So I'm working on upping my Instagram game. My TikTok game has been like, popping a little bit, but there's some days where I'm like, I post 1 or 2 and I'm like, what do I do? But I don't let any of the excuses get in the way. It just, you have to, I just started putting a reminder on my phone to post my TikToks, okay? So, and what I'll do is, I'll do my TikTok, which I said 3 to 5 a day. 3's the minimum. Put your, change your outfits, put your hair in a ponytail, put it down, whatever, it doesn't matter. And Montana even told me, like, go out to your car and do a couple, do a few of you talking. People want to see that you can speak for yourself. And then after I do my TikToks and after I post them, I will trickle them over to my Instagram. You will not see me do 3 to 5 posts on Instagram a day, okay? I do about 2 or 3 posts, 2 of which are usually either a reel. I'll change my TikTok into a reel, or a business post. My products usually go on my story when I talk about them. I'm trying to trickle out putting my products on my Instagram page, because I want it to be a certain look. Now I'm branding myself, guys, which is a whole nother video. And if you want, you can actually watch Ashley Mayfield's branding yourself. It's crazy. But so I'm branding myself to the point where I'm like, you just see me and my family. I tried a couple of different things on there. So if you're going to scroll through recently, I tried some giveaway stuff to do, and whatnot. I'm working with what works for me in that instance, because like I said, Instagram is not my niche. It's not my strong suit. So I'm working towards different things to do for that. Like even doing my giveaway stuff in my stories to see if more people will jump on that. So basically my page is going to be strictly business and personal. I may put on there, like, if I have the product with me, a picture with me and the product and about the product. That will be the only way I will talk about products on my Instagram from now on, because I want people to see me using them. I will put before and afters after a picture, but I don't want to put just a before and after on my IG. Okay. And you can look into changing this for YouTube. This is just me personally. I think it's a better look when they just see you, they see your family. It's all uniform. It's not sporadic pictures. Okay. You need to be in your stories regardless. There's non-negotiables for me. non-negotiable is showing up in my stories. Okay, I need to show my face. I need to talk about the product. I need to talk about the business. I show my family, my life, what I'm doing each day. I'm literally a stay-at-home mom, okay? I work from home. I don't go anywhere besides taking my 5-year-old stepdaughter to school, which is 45 minutes away. So usually sometimes I'll post my coffee in the morning when I'm taking her. I'll take a picture of the sun or something like that. But basically, I'm at home almost 24/7. So my poor son, he's a newborn. He's like, I don't know very many people, Mom. So when I take him out, when we take him to dinner, we did it for the first time like a couple weeks ago. Overstimulation. I felt so bad for him. He was like screaming, crying. He couldn't handle it. Finally, my husband had earmuffs in his car, so he went and got them and put them on him, and it was night and day. Passed out, was fine. So for me, I'm story time. For me, I'm posting about my life here. Like right now, there's dirty dishes in my sink, like overflowing. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I didn't do a damn thing. I literally sat at my mom's house. We both made lunch. And then we just hung out with my little babe while my dad and my husband slept on the couch. So I didn't do anything yesterday. So today I've got plenty to do, and I'll be posting about that in my stories. Like, guys, why do I always do this to myself with laundry? Because I definitely do. It's overflowing, and it's not even just my laundry. Like, it's not my laundry. So I put that on there. Like, why is my husband so needy? Or, why does my kids take up so much of the laundry? Just anything, posting about it. You can have to show up in your stories and show your life, okay? If you're not posting at least, I would say probably 10 to 20 slides a day on your social media, you need to revisit this. Because people are always like, people will scroll through Instagram, but stories are where it's at. Stories are where your content's going to come from, really. They want to see all of that. People scroll through stories for hours. And that's why TikTok and Reels are so huge right now, which you should be doing, because people will just want to watch these videos and they need to watch them for at least 3 seconds before it counts as a view for you. So in the beginning, draw them in with it. Ask a question or put a ... for the first 3 seconds, so people have to wait. And then they'll play the rest of the video. And you want to do that in the beginning, but the second part needs to be your bread and butter. Like, it needs to be what you're trying to get, the point you're trying to get across, because people only want to be on there for so long. And I've learned, Montana taught us this, 15 seconds is it, guys. Don't go any further than that. People are not watching that for that long. They're just scrolling past you. So get your bread and butter in the first 6 seconds. And then after that, put in kind of what you want, but you need to have a call to action at the end. So that's either like message me, comment, text me, go to my Instagram, go to the link in my bio, whatever, excuse me, something like that. Okay. Call to action. You want them to have something to go to and do afterwards. So basically those are my tips for social media, guys. I know it can be a lot of information at once, especially if you are new. That's why I say pen and paper, write down the basics. If you need to rewatch it. Or if you have any questions about anything, message me, or go to my Instagram page. It's Amanda J_Benbow, I think. It's really bad when you don't know. And then I have my Linktree link in there that takes you to my actual page where you can shop and buy products or become a distributor, my influencer app that you can fill out to be a distributor. I have my YouTube, or not my YouTube, I'll put it on there now, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Facebook link. You can go to my page immediately and check it out from this link. So if you need that, just message me. But seriously, guys, I think posting is huge, and not a lot of people use it to their advantage. It's not asking, so do not step away from messaging just because you're posting, okay? And if you're scared to message, that's a whole nother video. But if you're scared to message, don't let the negative people get to your mindset. Is freaking huge, guys. You should be changing the negative thoughts to the positive. I will literally challenge you for one day, write all your negative thoughts down, okay? All of them. Come back to them at the end of the night and see what the common denominator is, how many they are, and what you feel like in your heart needs to change. Because I know for me, when I was having all these negative thoughts, all these negative comments, and I still do, because you literally cannot keep them from coming. It's just how you're going to change them for yourself, okay? My chest would get tight and my stomach would get knots in it, and I just would like slowly hyperventilate inside. On the outside, I could keep my cool, but I was literally like, oh my gosh, freaking out on the inside, okay? So don't let that happen to you, you know? If once you write these down, take them into the next day. And when you think of something negative, automatically change it into something positive, whether you believe it or not. I don't care how much belief you have in yourself right now. Act like you do, okay? Act like you're that confident. Act like this is not something I would have done when I started my business, okay? I would literally record a video and then watch it before I would ever post it. Or if I felt like I paused too long or said something wrong, I would start over, okay? Like, I would have started over then, like, oh my God, I wasn't perfect. Like, no one cares. People want to relate to you. So make it easy, make it flow. I mean, even there's times where I'm like, squirrel moment. I forgot where I was going with this, because I do that a lot. Or if I say something and I'm like, no, that's not even true. I'm really sorry, guys. That's not true. I don't even know why I said that, because that happens to me too. It's just my life. My brain goes really fast. Sometimes I tell myself stories, I guess. I don't know. But don't freak out about putting yourself on camera. Don't freak out about putting yourself on your stories. Don't freak out about doing a live, okay? Work your way up. I have girls who will start at 5 minutes, and one just messaged me the other day, like, I did a 12-minute live. And I'm like, good for you. Way to go. Because that's an accomplishment for them. For me, I could be on here for 45 minutes and be just fine. I have plenty to talk about. But not for everybody, okay? So practice. Make a video of yourself. Do not stop it. Continue to go. Even if you stutter, flutter, whatever, keep going, okay? And then do another one. And then do another one until you feel like you're comfortable enough to be in front of the camera, to talk, regardless of what you say. Like, some people are like, oh my gosh, I just cussed. Well, if that's you, that's you. This is your business, you know? But respect people. That's all I ask. So anyway, those are my tips for social media, okay? Posting. Posting is huge. Not a lot of people do it in the right way, or they just take, you know, what they're given, and which is fine, because if you're new, it's hard. But I'm telling you, if you've been in your business for 3+ months, you should be showing yourself. You should be implementing these things. You should be posting, you know, give yourself timers. Like for me, for TikTok, mine shows up at 5 minutes till 9, 5 minutes till noon, 5 minutes till 3, and 5 minutes till 6, and then 5 minutes until 10 o'clock at night. Okay. And that's my reminder. Like, if you haven't done it, freaking do it, because I cannot sit here and say I'm really great at it when I'm not. So, just practice. You'll get better at it with time. But definitely give yourself some grace and don't beat yourself up over it. If you are trying, that's all you can do for yourself. Okay. But like I said, posting is not asking. So make sure you're still messaging. Make sure you're still taking advantage of getting in people's inboxes. Oh, I was going somewhere with that earlier. But you will have people who be like, thank you so much for the opportunity. Yes, this is something I need. And then you have people like, no, I'm okay. Thank you, though, for presenting to me. I appreciate that. And then you have people who are just freaking rude, okay? So you're not the only one. Everyone has it. It doesn't matter who they are. I kill them with kindness. You can rebuttal however you like. Honestly, don't argue with them, because there's no point in arguing with them. If that's how they feel about the business, that's fine. But you wouldn't go to their job and bash them in front of anybody, or even just say something to them on the side about it. I mean, maybe you would, I don't know, but you shouldn't, because everyone has their own thing. And this is ours, okay? MLM is ours. Network marketing, there is nothing wrong with what we do. We have a business, we run it. And honestly, this is the best thing that's ever happened for me and my family. Because I love my job. It's made me grow in so many different ways that I didn't know was going to happen. And God knew that I was going to need this job, because daycare is expensive. When you are on maternity leave, you don't get paid for that, guys, at all. And I was just starting out in the hair world, so I wasn't really making money at my other job, like, at all either. So when I went on maternity leave, it wasn't like I had anything saved. So this was a saving grace for me. And if you're going to listen to the sign and you started this business, it can be a saving grace for you. Just stick with it. Don't start and stop. You did it for no reason, and you don't even know what the reason could have been if you don't stick with it. So have a great day, guys. Enjoy yourself, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.